Hello, everybody, and today we have a lot of things to talk about considering the future of, I guess, Apex and hopefully the safety of Apex players and, also the big people like esports players that happened last night. It was fucking insane, and one of the craziest things I think anyone ever saw, and I saw for sure, that has never ever happened before, at least for a very big game and something that is still alive and worked on till this day. And it happened last night during an ALGS tournament, which is the Apex Legends Global Series, which is obviously just the competitive part of Apex Legends. And there was just a tournament going on last night, and it was fucking crazy. So basically, what happened is there was an RCE exploit being, I guess, abused. And if you don't know what that means, I understand. And I'm just letting you know right now that I am definitely not the best player in knowing all of this knowledge of, coding and all that. So take my words with a grain of salt if I ever say anything stupid as fuck or whatever. Or if you want, you could just correct me. I completely understand that. I may not be the best player or best person to talk about all this stuff, but I do play a lot of Apex and really like this game. Um, so if you want, you can watch someone else that definitely has more knowledge. I don't blame you. But anyways, an RCE stands for Remote Code Execution, which can allow basically any attacker or hacker to execute a code or anything on anybody's computer without ever you knowing at all after seeing a vulnerability in the security. And you may think, well, I don't think this has ever happened. I mean, this probably doesn't seem like a big deal. Well, first of all, you sound stupid as fuck. Um, Basically, from what I'm aware, this actually did happen. Um, not the, not recently. Obviously, there hasn't been anything like this, like Fortnite or anything, but it did happen in old Call of Duty games because back then the security on those games were complete dog shit, so hackers were completely free to do anything what they want. And I'm sure you have seen that before. If you ever went back to any of the old Call of Duty games, you would see hackers everywhere ruining lobbies, probably just freezing your games or making you level 1000 or whatever. I've definitely seen it before, but it was mainly on PC because I guess PC is the most vulnerable. But it was affected on PC. It would be mostly affected, I guess, on PC, but obviously since everything was on controller and or console on those old Call of Duties, I guess they were pretty vulnerable. I'm not really sure though. But anyways, uh, going back on what I was saying, this shit is actually like fucking insane and actually like dangerous to, I guess, the people that are currently experiencing it, mainly the esports players that happened last night, or I guess the people that are at big risk are, I guess, PC players that play on Apex, because anything that happens or when you experience that, you are likely getting your information taken by the hacker and possibly being exposed from that. And I guess because of that, the hacker can actually put things into your fucking account, like cheats, like what happened last night. And that can be pretty fucking insane and dangerous because you never know what the fuck they could do with that information. Especially for, I mean, huge people like the esports players, because they do have a lot of shit that they want to keep private or don't want to lose, and it's kind of fucking insane that something like this was able to happen on a AAA game, and because of that, it happened to, from what I'm aware, two esports players. I'm not sure, there might have been more, but from what I was aware, I saw only two players that happened, but there probably might have been multiple people. And one of the players is named Imperial Hall, who right in the middle of the game was given literal cheats, because he saw two enemy players or an enemy player across pretty far away in a bridge, and as soon as he was shooting at them, it seemed, damn, what the fuck? He was hitting all his shots, and it didn't seem suspicious at first, but it obviously seemed suspicious because as soon as he was shooting those bullets, he was doing more damage. He was doing damage to someone else that was completely on cover to the right, I think behind a fucking mountain, which obviously you can't do. And he later found that he had cheats, and because of that, I was pretty fucking insane because if if there wasn't more than two players, or I guess more than one person to be exposed by this, his reputation would have been fucked because obviously cheating is not accepted in the esports community. And if you're caught by that, then basically your career is ruined and you also fucked up your entire team's chance of, winning that tournament. But yeah, he later found out he was cheating, and it was lucky that, he wasn't the only person, and that it wasn't actually him just hiding cheats, and, he was cheating on purpose. He was actually, his account was actually had cheats placed on them by one of the hackers. I forgot what his fucking name was, but yeah, because of that, it was either face the consequences and pretend that you don't have cheats, but obviously he didn't do that, or leave the game. And obviously he had to leave the game because if he didn't, he would have had way more problems to deal with and would have actually just fucked up his entire career as an esports player. And then that shit. Another player was also Jen Burton that also happened to them. I'm not sure what happened because I didn't see that he actually was shooting or had aimbot, but there was a bunch of text going through his screen. I'm not sure what the fuck happened, but I guess he did have aimbot as well, and because of that, he also had to leave. And it's just fucking insane to me because this has never ever happened to anywhere else in any other game at all. Like no Call of Duty, or at least none in the big boys community. Um, this is the first ever time this has actually happened in a game like this, because if you know, Apex is fucking massive. There's thousands of players that still play this. They have made billions of dollars from this game because of their outrageous pricing on everything. And it's insane to me that I understand that I may not have the best knowledge on all the security stuff, but like still, I would believe that if you are charging your players hundreds of dollars for many cosmetics and stupid items that I probably spend on just charging all of this on your players and not even having a decent security on your game to protect your players, that's just insane to me because they are literally your golden goose, and you are doing nothing, or at least doing little, to just protect their information. It's just insane to me, and there's a lot of pressure going on them right now. And uh, again, I'm not sure who else I saw got hacked, but this is all I saw from the point of views. I've only seen two people get hacked, and because of what happened, the Apex Legends esports decided to, what was it called, delay the tournament for another time, thankfully, because obviously that was completely unfair and extremely insane for that situation to happen. So it was good that they delayed it for another time. And right now, I can see that there's a shit ton of pressure for EA and I guess Apex, the developers, on right now, because at this time they could be losing their players quickly as fuck, because nobody would want to continue playing a game where the security or their account could be at risk, and also their private information at risk. So what I would say right now to any of the players or any EA games, I would extremely recommend it that you try to stay away from playing Apex right now. At least for the PC players, I'm not sure if console players are affected right now, but it is best to, just be safe than sorry, because you never know what could happen, and you never know, some shit could happen to your account, and you could be at risk of getting your information exposed by people that you don't want to have that information, especially dangerous people that could actually do dangerous shit with that. So try to stay away from any EAC games or any EA entitled games right now, especially Apex PC players, because from what I'm aware, I think you guys are at huge risk right now. So just please be careful out there and try to stay away from those games for now until they make a statement or actually do fucking something with all that money they have from charging us over $100 for dumbass recolored skins or heirlooms, okay? I know I may sound pretty stupid. You have no idea what you're talking about. But still, I'm not gonna drop this on them. I'm not just gonna let them slide with this shit. I'm sorry, I'm starting a lot. It's just insane to me because if you're gonna charge your players hundreds of dollars for shit like this and continue to just be shitty at your players, just be shitty people to your players, at least give them decent security so they could be safe and continue to play your game and play and charge or give you hundreds of dollars so you can make bank every time, man. Like it's just not that hard. I'm honestly surprised that I guess Call of Duty, like, they are doing a little bit better at handling their security than Apex. I've never ever seen something like this. Never ever seen how little and how ass and how vulnerable Apex's security is. It's absolutely insane to me. Anyways, that I guess concludes on what's going on right now. Again, I'm saying RCE is absolutely dangerous for this game and is doing dangerous for many of the players going on right now. Again, I think it's only PC players, but it's definitely or probably every player. So it's best to just try to stay away from those games right now and just try to play something else or just try to play another game. I don't know. Just stay away from those games because you never know what could happen with your account or any of your private information. You don't want that shit to get exposed. You don't want people to use that shit and possibly blackmail you or something. Just stay away from those games, and I'm sure that you'll be safe. Anyways, this situation has been absolutely insane, and I really hope that this is a huge wake up call for EA and just the developers of Apex in general. Because if this isn't, I don't know what the fuck is. Because if it isn't, you are just accepting that you want to lose your people and you just want to charge them more money and do absolutely nothing and just let the game die. And it sucks too because I really like this game. I know there have been many times that I shit on this game, and it's mostly because of my fault because I can be pretty shitty at the game. But I really do enjoy this game because it's just something that I just still want to play, and I want to see a future with it, like in Fortnite, because Fortnite obviously has a huge future, and I want this game to have a big future because I really like the concept of this battle royale game, and it's actually really fun, even if it can piss me off many times. But anyways, I think that's pretty much it. Just try to stay safe out there. Try not to play Apex right now, and I'm sure you'll be fine. Or any EA games. Anyways, that's about it, and hope you enjoyed. I'll see you.